Tonight that we got the truck, we're going downtown, gonna beat up the rocks. You're to the drive, I'll bring the beer. It's a late shift, no one to fear. And ride, how we ride. And ride, you ride. It's a roundup time with a good horse beat. We're gonna drive one screaming off the street. And ride, how we ride. Uniform and a silver badge. Play cops for real and play cops for pay. Let's ride, you ride.
Hi, this is Biolos. We're going to talk about the Lost surf skates. This first one is the round-nosed fish. It's 2 foot 4 inches long, 9 3/4 inches wide. Like all of our surf skates, the template and to some degree the rocker and the graphics are directly taken from our surfboard models of the same name. The round-nosed fish is one of the most popular fish models ever in surfboard world. We designed all the grip tapes to kind of be reminiscent of our surfboards with the stringer and everything, die cut. And this entire line comes with a reverse kingpin carving truck. And these are our black sheep wheels. They're a hybrid wheel with a bevel on the inside and a hard spongy edge on the outside to give you plenty of grip but still let you rip. This board is what's kind of called a locker board. It's short enough to fit in a locker or an overhead compartment on an airplane. It's got a nice short wheelbase, really good for zigzagging in and out of people on busy sidewalks or even through airports, as long as security doesn't get you. It's got on this board we use our classic rocker. We use 3 rockers across this line. The round-nosed fish features the classic rocker, which is kind of an early 80s influenced rocker. Slight nose lift, traditional tail kick, and a mellow concave. Unlike most minis, this board is wide and you can kind of keep your whole foot on there and give a little more confidence than some needle nose little mini that other brands make. The second board in our classic rocker category is the Rocket. This is the Lost Rocket. It's been quite a phenomenal success in our surfboard line, and everybody really seems to like it. It's also done with a classic mold. It's 2 foot 10 inches long by 9.5 inches wide, a little racier than the round-nosed fish. Features the same trucks, same wheels, and the quintessential rocket graphic. It's also influenced by our bottle rocket board shorts. It's got a little bottle opener here, strategically placed where the mud from any wheels doesn't really get in it. It's just a great all-around fun skateboard. Our second category is the rocker mold, and this one's probably the most unique in the line because we took the shaping program that I work on and I literally put more of a surfboard continuous rocker into the bend of the board. Something I hadn't really seen in skateboards since I started skating when I was a kid in the 70s. You used to see it a bit. And it really locks your feet on. It gives it kind of a different feel. This particular board is called the Pelagic, and it's 2 foot 8 inches long, 10.5 inches wide, plenty of area to hold your feet on the board. Features a pretty radical side cut outline into a super swallow. Kind of resembles an open ocean pelagic fish. This board is once again features our reverse kingpin carving trucks and the black sheep wheels. With its continuous rocker and deep boldy concave combined with the Rat Patrol graphics and 19-inch wheelbase, this thing just begs to be ridden aggressively. Off the curbs, carving parks, mowing people down on sidewalks, you name it. It's just a fun all-around board. The Pelagic. Second board in our rocker category, rocker mold category, is the Blunt. This is probably the most outside the box, unique board in the line. It's 2 foot 6 inches long and 11.5 inches wide. Kind of a barefoot skater's dream. You know, the continuous rocker, deep bowl concave, and the extra width. It allows you to get your whole foot on the board and really use some leverage when carving turns all over the street. Combine it with the black sheep wheels that feature the bevel on the inside edge and the hard carving grip on the outer. Allows you to grind off and on curbs or small skate parks. Kind of the best of both worlds. I like to skate it barefoot. The blunt. The third category of this line, defined by the rocker, is the camber rocker mold. This is the Scorcher, influenced by our latest high-performance shortboard that all the cool kids are riding. It's got a really fun graphic. It's got camber through the middle with a deep concave to keep it from being too noodly. A nice gradual tail kick, not a bevel, but a nice rocker tail kick. And it gives a real nice flexy, snappy feel for pump carves down hills. It's 3 foot 2 inches long, gives it a nice open wheelbase, about 24-inch wheelbase, so it's, you know, designed for drawing longer turns and snap pumping them with the flex and the camber. This is the first board that features our Scorcher's wheels. They're quite a bit bigger and a little bit softer than the Black Sheep. 66 millimeter, 78 durometer with a big wide riding area for grip. Real smooth ride. The final board in the line, and the second board in the Flex Rocker Camber mold, is the Minigun. Features an intense graphic by San Clemente legend Roy Gonzalez. It's templated off of the Minigun outlines that we use for Chopu and Pipeline in our surfboard world. It's quite a long board, but it's not a long board. It's a gun. It's designed for carving with high speed on big canvases. But even though it's long and gunny, doesn't mean you can't stomp on the tail and do a quick snap turn if need be. It's 3 feet 8 inches long. It's 9.5 inches wide, with an exaggerated concave in the middle to hold your foot on the narrow canvas. But it's probably the most traditional of our skateboards. You know, coming from the longboard state of mind. But we don't like to call it a longboard or a cruiser. We call it a gun.